Triage services, remote triage services, we found, especially when I was working in the health centers, a lot of the nurses, like RNs especially, want to stay in the hospitals because they make so much more money. And triage is something that typically you need an RN to do full triage, and be able to make clinical decisions. So that's something that when I came to CURIS, Shannon, our founder, and I kind of discussed and decided this is something that health centers everywhere would benefit from, is having somebody remote, because they can't keep staff within the health centers. They're not able to keep these RNs in. So we built that whole model and we've rolled it out to several health centers. That has been super successful. I have a health center over on the West Coast, and they were super over inundated with like medication refills. They were back like a week because the providers are trying to fill all their meds and see patients, like face-to-face patients. And that stuff takes away, like all the extra computer administrative stuff takes away from direct patient care. So that's the point of these remote triage nurses. So it's not just solely triage. It's triaging the patients that are calling in that aren't feeling well and trying to keep them out of the emergency rooms, keep them out of the urgent cares if possible, and get them in with their personal primary care physician. Or if they need to go to the hospital, then they know, okay, yes, I shouldn't wait, I need to go now, and gives them like care in between. So giving them like home care instructions. Okay, what's your blood pressure? Have you taken it? What's your A1C? What's your blood sugar? Stuff like that, and have an actual conversation. Plus have all their medical documents in front of them. Something that would have been great for our triage nurses, because they could have said, okay, well, here's your eye drops, like take this, try to flush your eye out in the sink, some sort of medical home care that you can try first, or go to an urgent care. Like that's what urgent cares are for. Yeah. And in this case, this large health center that we were helping, they have an urgent care at 2 of their 8 locations. And they're open like after hours, after the clinic's open. So that's something to keep them, still with their providers that have all of their medical history and not going to sit for hours in the emergency room. Yeah, it's fast and it's efficient. It's better care for the patients. They can spend the time understanding and really get a good sense of what needs to be done for themselves. Because it's taking those little bricks off of their chest. If you can take 1 or 2 little things, you're going to be happier. You're going to stay working in the health center. You're not going to be so stressed that you are like, oh, I have to go to work tomorrow and take care of these people. I can never get caught up. It gives them, even their employees, a better quality of life. Oh, yeah. They're not coming in early, staying late, skipping their lunches, because they have this extension of their team now. And it takes away the management piece for them too. Like I manage the nurses, I manage the nursing team, so they don't have to worry about that. They don't have to try to find them. They don't have to pay to get them onboarded, their malpractice insurance. Like we take care of all of that for them. Just working in the trenches myself and seeing this stuff, like there's a red something in my computer, I have to try to rush and get everything done as quick as I can with still being able to like have a conversation with the patient. And it always felt like something was on fire. Like we're rushing to put the fires out. With the remote triage nurses, there's no fires. Medications are refilled within 24 hours. Labs are called within 48 hours. And another thing is the triage line that they had like, I guess you would say a glorified receptionist group. Okay, so the patient would have to go through a phone tree, choose who they're going to talk to, and then they get this, what they called taskers on the line. So they would talk to these taskers, and then they would decide again where the patient's going to go. Patients get frustrated having to repeat themselves multiple times and go through a phone tree, So we implemented AI that'll pre-screen and do a warm handoff for to reprieve the call center staff. They had 2-hour waits was their max wait time for patients to get through just to schedule an appointment, any of that stuff. So now we were able, like I was even going through the stuff yesterday for one of the offices that we just implemented this in. Just the scheduling portion of the AI being turned on has turned it into a 2-minute wait. Exactly. That's why I want to share this with so many people, because I'm happy to build the teams, and I'm passionate about like workflow improvements.
Yes.
So trying to fix something that's broken, my nickname's always been like the fixer. I'm the fixer of the family. I'm the fixer at work. So this is a perfect role for me, honestly, because I can implement and fix all the problems that are going on. And since I have real life experience doing this stuff for so many years, like I already know what the problems are. Everything that they tell me, I tell them all the time, like, this is not like unique to you.
Yeah.
This is a problem everyone has. That's why I'm here to help you. I will take my team and adopt your workflows and then make them a little bit better for you, as long as you're open to it.